Welcome back to Leon's Kitchen. Today we're talking coffee. But not just coffee, we're talking how to make the perfect cup of coffee according to Leon's Kitchen. It is several ways that you can make coffee at home. Many of us like to get up in the morning and pay $5 a cup for a cup of coffee at our favorite coffee houses, and that's fine, but that can be costly over a year's time. Some of us like to go to our fast food places and get that cup of coffee, and that's fine too. But when you are at home and you still want that perfect cup of coffee and it's too cold to go out, this is what you do. Now, coffee, what people don't realize always is that to make a perfect cup of coffee, you need the perfect coffee maker. About 25 years ago, drip coffee machines came on the market and very popular. They used to have the glass ones and you could set the timer and all that type of stuff. But the problem with those are they really don't make the perfect cup of coffee, according to me. What they do is they make coffee and you'll get a warm cup of coffee. But guess what? Coffee is meant to be served hot. It's a hot beverage, not a warm beverage. Those cups of coffee drip, they never got up to the temperature it needs to release all the flavor in the coffee beans. So, but if you like that, that's fine. But if you want a really good cup of coffee, what you really need is a percolator. Now this percolator here costs you about $50 to $60. But it was designed to heat the water up to 200 degrees. That's what you need in the first step into making the perfect cup of coffee, because the water has to be hot enough. Now, several different flavors of coffee out there, so it depends on what you like. But you basically have two ways of picking the coffee. You can get the coffee bean and grind it yourself in your own grinder. And when you get that, any coffee that you choose to get, once you open it, you really need to store it in the refrigerator. That keeps it fresh, it lasts longer, and you get that perfect cup of coffee every time. The advantage to the blender, you can blend it as you need to and make it fresh. And if you've never tried that, you'll get a wow. And once you start that, you'll continue. Now the second thing is your favorite cup, your favorite brand of coffee. Now whatever you choose to be your favorite brand of coffee, that's your favorite brand of coffee. What I choose and what I love is this here. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you can probably figure it out. The second step is you have to use cold water. So I'm going to make 2 cups of coffee, and I'm using cold water. I'm using 2 cups of cold water. Now into this, what people don't realize is that you need a measuring spoon. And this measuring spoon is 1/8 measuring spoon. 1/8 is for 1 cup of coffee. So, and if you like it stronger, you use a little bit more. You can pick these up at any grocery store. You want to put it around there evenly. Now I like my coffee a little stronger, so I'm using double amount of 2 cups of coffee, which is 1/8 measure a cup of coffee. So you just put that in there. Sometimes I add a little cinnamon to my coffee. It gives it a wonderful taste, nice and smooth. So you just plug this up. It takes 2 minutes for this to percolate and to come out right. Once the coffee is finished, I'm going to show you how to serve that perfect cup of coffee. Now that our coffee is ready, it's been 2 minutes. The light indicates that the coffee is ready. Now, one of the things that's going to make your coffee as good as people don't realize is coffee is actually meant to be drunk in a coffee cup. A coffee cup, this is what a coffee cup looks like. This is not a mug, that is a cup. It's a 4-ounce cup. It's hot. Coffee is meant to be drunk hot. Not lukewarm, not cold, but hot. So it's meant to be drunk in small amounts. And it's actually meant to be drunk in a relaxed atmosphere instead of on the car and on the go. That's something that fast food has established in the last 25 years. But this is for your leisure. You want to drink coffee, not in a mug, but in a cup. It makes you feel better, and it's like it's supposed to be. the mug, what happens with the mug is double its size, and it's going to be cold before you finish it. And cold coffee is fine, but if you want the real effect, you want to drink it hot like it was intended. So, for this size cup, you would just need 1 teaspoon of sugar. If you like, another teaspoon, but no more than 2. And 1 teaspoon of cream, if you like cream. Now these are pre-made creamers, which I just love. And that is actually 1 teaspoon of sugar. If you like it a little sweeter, then you go ahead and do that. The coffee is ready. It's nice and piping hot. You already have your cream and sugar in there. It's going to maintain the temperature. And the hot coffee melts the sugar, and that's what makes it sweet, because the heat of the coffee and the cream, and you get the perfect cup of coffee. Now this is how to make a perfect cup of coffee according to Leon's Kitchen. I'm Leon. Thank you for tuning in. Please watch my whole line of Leon's cooking videos, and please I invite you to send me a comment if you like it or not. And again, join me for a perfect cup of coffee at Leon's Kitchen. Thank you. See you again.